Alrighty, let's get started here. So today we're going to just start off with the Tactician's Cup. Since that's running at the moment, and I've actually got a run that I can resume because I started it yesterday but didn't bother to actually play it, so I just built a pretty easy Portal Evo deck since I didn't get really lucky with what I could get. I did do one the previous day and got blood and did okay. I think I went 3-2, which was alright, not quite good enough, but that was fine since I didn't get to stream that one. But today, you know, just kind of going to run it, so why not? See if we can get lucky or not. But it's definitely going to be a shorter stream today, not super long, even though we've had a couple days off. Like, I didn't stream Thursday, Friday. I just had other things going on, and I wasn't really feeling it, so today's kind of the day. We're going to go for it. Why not? Okay. It's an awkwardish hand, although I don't mind getting Alizard really early. Because you play for at least a tank as a watch. Also, regulator for like that. Start of your turn after next turn. Summon Alizard to remember its effects. It's a pretty decent start just to play Alizard. I don't mind the Evo version of this deck. Like, obviously, mostly for me, it's going either the Machine or the Evo route. They're the only two really good routes for me to play. I don't really feel like any of the others are great. Well, there's nothing here that I actually really want to use. Then if you have at least one play point gain, +1/+1. Okay. I think I just play the Colossal. I just don't really have any reason to play anything else yet. But at least with this out on the board, you know, it's not great, but I get the if Residence active, deal 5 damage instead. Don't get that, but I get the last word. Summon a Colossal Omega, evolve it, which is alright. Summon a Fabled Trevor Enhance on Profane Resurrection Evolve. I've got to play something here. Where do I do this? I can just play that. Summons a Fabled Treasure, which is okay, I think, right? When LFL is destroyed, destroy this amulet. Last word, draw 2 cards, restore 2 defense, and gain 2 shadow. It's just going to be more value cards, basically. Which is fine with me, I don't mind getting value cards here. That's completely fine. Alright, some bats. I reckon we'll knock this out. We may knock out 2 of these. We'll see how we're going on time. We'll see. Like I said, shorter stream today. Only going to do probably an hour or so of Shadowverse. Then I've got a couple other things I need to do now. I've already been doing housework before this, and I had a few other things pop up that I had to take care of, so... I am a prisoner of this world. All good. So I can Evo this.
The sharpest shot.
I think is what I want to do.
Return to your cradle.
Like, it's not getting me a lot of value here, but it's fine. Then I can go for that, which would be alright, or I can go for this, which could also be alright. I think this one's alright because it's got Clash earlier, which is nice, and they're all the same cost, so it's not really a big deal which way I do it.
Forget.
Oh,
everything.
I fucked it up. I always fuck this card up when I play it, because I'm an idiot. Fuck's sake. I always forget that that's got to be on the board before you Evo, not after, and that always messes me up really badly. I'm really hoping the audio is good. A bit paranoid that my audio isn't the best. I've been trying to make sure it makes good position. I'd rather have it closer, but my boom arms hook up to my camera at the moment. I need to probably order a second one and then run that instead and have it come over. But it's just a small thing that I probably need to fix, honestly. And then I can have the mic like here, be much closer. But for now, it's, you know, much further forward down here. I've tried to balance the audio at least, so hopefully that works. And if I do end up recording normal videos, I'll make sure that it's much closer when I'm speaking. But for streaming, more realistically, it's a bit harder. Alright. This actually isn't the worst. We get this thing, it evos itself. At the end of your turn, deal 3 damage to an enemy follower, then deal 3 damage to the enemy leader, then change his follower's defense to 1. So that's what it does. That's not the worst. Alright, well, I could go with this. For recover 3 play points at the end of your turn, if you have at least 1 play point, gain +1/+1, and then if you have at least 3 play points, destroy a random enemy follower. So I think that's what I want to play first.
There are 1,000 ways to die.
Then I'm just gonna decide. No, I have to evo this, right? So I forgot this. It's free evo on 6. It's just that I have to actually evo it. I have to remember that. So now I think I definitely want to play this one.
I do believe we have a case.
So what's this actually doing? Dealing 3 damage to a random enemy follower, then 3 to the leader. So I'm not going to be able to take advantage of that. Because I really should just kill that and then go face.
Filled with mystery.
This creates a much better board. See what happens next though, because they got basically the same principle. I think we're just a little bit ahead.
Judgment is paramount to order.
What last words this got? Does it actually have the last word effect? Does evoing it give it back its last word effect? Surely not. It says then remove this effect. This effect is not stackable, so... Well, actually, has this died yet? I don't know if it died. You know, it definitely died and then came back. I don't know how that works.
I'm here.
That is doing 3, so it's going to... They're going to wipe my board here. Pity it couldn't have cost them more, honestly.
To speak.
What have I got? I could do a similar thing to last turn. I could do a similar, like, I could play this, which would cost me 3, which would only leave me with 4. It wouldn't leave me with enough. Would not leave me with enough. If an ally foe has been evolved, restore that. So that's 5, so that's that one. It's okay.
I am the thunder of war.
See which way this goes. Actually, I can just force it, right? I can just ram it into this, and then kill this. Yeah, that's no problem. Cool.
Do not seek what is not there.
We'll just set up the ward that can't be, you know, effect damaged. Why not? Pretty good play, I think. Alright, Tetra.
Farewell, Iolon.
Couple of Delta cannons.
Delta cannon releasing emitters. Bye, dear. I could get used to this rain.
The Tetra play is going to be, like, pretty crippling, honestly. Check this real quick.
A fitting end. How fun it is to converse.
Like anything important?
Delta cannon, fire.
What am I going to do?
I am a prisoner.
That gets to come back. I thought it wipes its effect, but it hasn't. Stay to then remove this effect. I don't get it. I really don't get that. Ward given if it's unevolved. I give it that. Okay. We just do that. I think that's what I want. Not a bad play. So these are all decently stacked up, I think, right? We're not at 11, but okay. This thing, yeah, we're not at 11, which makes these just not as good. Not quite at 7 either, so we can't use that to our advantage. Could use this.
Think well. There are 1,000 ways to die.
I can go for the Evo.
You won't have time to pray.
Recover us some points.
The world is not mistaken.
See, what does it do? Destroy random enemy follower, right? Yeah, so
Forget
if I ram that there,
everything.
and then I don't play anything,
Speak.
then I don't need to worry about it. I can just kill that.
This world is filled with mystery.
Cool. Unfortunately, we're not in a great position, but we're making it work. I really want to get this to 10. It does require us doing 2 more Evos at least, which is definitely doable. I mean, Princess Snow White will do it on her own, I think, right? If I summon it, Evo it, attack with it, then it'll Evo the next one. And then I think that brings us to 10, which makes it playable. The next time Evo... gain the ability to storm following effect. The next time the follower takes damage, reduce the damage to 0, then removes strike effect. Can attack 2 times per turn. And it summons 2 of these instead. Right?
I shall give birth to a new world.
Not sure how I'm gonna pull that off though. See what they can do. And they just played this, which is not doing a lot, I don't think. Strike. Give your leader the following effect. At the end of turn, deal 4 damage to allow it. Allies and enemies. Yeah, so they'd have to like strike into this, which they can't because they have to. You can't evo this. So I could just go this.
Crystals of snow shimmer in the
Evo it.
The sharpest shot. Your kiss.
Ram
winter
it.
comes.
Get the ability.
Crystals of snow shimmer in the night.
Play this. Should now be completely buffed up. Alright. Oh no, maybe not. Alright, well, whatever. Well, this is fully buffed, but I guess not.
Sink. The world cycles on.
And I can... Is this ready yet? Yeah, easy.
How fun it is to converse.
We can go like this, and we can do this. Which isn't bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Not what I wanted. It's not what I thought I was doing, but hopefully this is going to be close enough. Okay. They kill off the one. Fortunately, they've still got a lot of play points to work with. At the end of see, I'm not sure how this works. At the end of turn, a good go warrior. Gotcha. Sprung out value of this card is increased. Decreases by 1. Okay. Kinda get it, I think. Alright.
I am a prisoner of this world's whims.
Cool. Now, how do I do this the best way possible? Right? I think I just go... I think the knocked.
I need more fear, more terror.
This doing? Is this healing? No, probably, but I can't leave it up, so... No. Let's check. I don't know. I'm gonna have to just do it, I reckon. Keep these alive.
How's that? Melody will never fear. Melody will bring
Yeah,
courage to
okay.
all.
This should be able to attack twice, right? You can just give me game.
Sink. Sink.
The winter comes.
Cool. Just need to, once I can remove the wards, it's a pretty easy way to take game. Just need to make sure those wards were removed first.
Target eliminated.
Cool. Awesome. I was a little concerned, but I had to really think it out. I couldn't just, you know, go balls to the wall and attack. I had to really plan out my actions. Otherwise, I could have misplayed that pretty horribly if I had have played the cards that I was thinking of going with. I was thinking of just playing some other stuff. Alright. Let's see who we got next. I don't like my faith in this deck. If it does alright, I'll be happy. If it doesn't, then meh.
Target sighted.
I'm mainly, again, playing for rewards, so it's not really a big deal. Can't be tied by enemy effects, can't be evolved. What can it be? Okay, it can only be evolved using its other effect, although I think it's kind of irrelevant. I don't know, that's an awkward card. I don't like it much. I can't evolve myself, and that just feels bad. I'm gonna try and set up what I can, I guess. We are going second as well, which just doesn't feel great. Also, no good wonder. Oh, that fixes my hand, actually. Now I don't have to play Legendary, I can just play Alzard, which is honestly just better. I like Alzard quite a bit. For the Evo deck. But we have multiple of it in this Tactician.
This world's whims.
Alright. So the Elizard should do okay. It's got its summoning effect, which is fine. They leave it to stick around, I mean, that kind of works too. Banish it, that sucks, but, you know, life. I could play that, but I don't think it's worth it. I think I'm just going to play the Sarcophagus, because I want a body on board that I can Evo next turn, hopefully. And even if I don't, then I get to draw 2, so it's not the worst. Definitely a playable setup here. We've got at least a semi-form of removal. Fortunately, they did pop it, so that's just what we have to deal with now. Okay, interesting. Then if at least 3, yeah, so we just need to get stuff on board that I could really do things with then. Great. What do I want to actually play here? Do I just play Grimnir? Yeah, I think I just play Grimnir. We just drop him for 4, put him on the board, get 2 damage to face. All these wards are terrifying. Oh, all these amulets, sorry.
Return to nothing.
Alright, Skull Fane. That's actually going to be pretty nutty, right? This thing is actually crazy, I think. It stops me from actually being able to attack with anything. That really hurts. But I can't out it either. Okay, so... if I kill this, what does it do again? Not doing anything on its own. This thing, though, is super fucking annoying. During opponent's turn, when ally follower attacks, random back for one of the following effects. I have no way to take everything here out, though. Guess I just play this, and then we'll play... Are we... Oh no, we're not in a resonance, so maybe not that. Could Evo this, just so I can get the dog detective on board.
The sharpest shot.
That's what I'm gonna do. It also gets my Evo count up a little bit.
I do believe we have a king.
So none of this can attack for the turn. Due to the spider stopping him from doing anything. But we got a Bane. Means if I want to kill the spider now, I could, or I can kill the other guy. They may just Evo over it and kill it though, but, you know, it gives me a chance.
I never get a chance to speak.
So quick. So quick.
Am I immune to effects? Well, no, I can't be targeted. That's right. Damn. This one's, I think, just straight up lost for me. I don't see an out. Nothing usable. I have no mass removal. No way I can attack. No way to take this out. Alright, well, I'm just dead then.
No one escapes the void.
That's shitty. This is the last word, so it's not really doing anything, right?
Yeah, I'm already amped.
Like, even when I Evo this, I'm not going to be able to attack, so...
Sorry.
Fun's over.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was an insane setup that I couldn't do anything about. And I can't stop the amulets. They're just big, man. Just big. Really not a lot I can do about it. Alright, we'll go on to the next one. 1-to-1, like I said, don't expect this deck to do exceptionally well for the Take-Two Tactics format. Evolve is nice, but I definitely have a much better matchup when I'm playing the Machina variants. They've got a lot of good removal effects and stall cards that can really just buy you time for Baphomet. Although that amulet play, I don't think I had a way around that even if I did get to that. That amulet build's actually pretty competent. I'd love to check that out, actually.
Target sighted.
The artifacts
Alright.
obey me.
Artifacts obey her, because she is Spinario. We'll dump those, we'll hold on to Omega, and we'll look for something better. Nice, we've got another Alizard. We'll also get the Heavenly Howl pretty consistently, which I don't mind, it's just that the trigger on it is quite high. Which means it's definitely a slow burn trigger. I mean, it's not the worst. It's only really if I want the Enhanced 10. Or the... It's not Enhanced, I forgot what it's called. The Effective 10. Alright. The Super Skybound Art to 15, which gets lowered every time you Evo, so... If I want that to summon 2, then it's a pain. I mean, I had it last time and triggered it, which was good. Because the Evo actually bought it. They bought it down. I bought it down from 10 to 9, and then the Evo counted as 1 or whatever, or 10. I can't remember, and it worked. Mirror? Mirror match?
I am a prisoner of this
Potentially.
world's whims.
I really don't get how this works. It says it's meant to lose its effect, right? Give you the following effect. At the start of your turn, after your next turn, summon an allied vampire, then remove this effect. But every time I played this, he kept his effect. So I'm confused. I'm confused. We are mirroring here though, so...
Crystals of snow shimmer in the
Alright.
night.
They got a little bit better lineup than I did, having Snow White already. Probably just gonna play another Alu, honestly.
I am a prisoner of this world's whim.
I mean, why not? It means I'm basically gonna have Alu set up twice. Could have played Colossal Omega, but I really want to kill the Snow White or something else when it comes out, not later. Plus, we should be in Resonance next turn, so that's fine. Are they gonna Snow White trade here?
Just like I said in my tip-off note.
Or are they just gonna ignore it? No, they're gonna ignore it. Fair enough.
I am a prisoner.
So we get
of
the
this
Alu,
world's
we get the
whims.
Blood Arts. I can use the Blood Arts here to wipe the board, basically, right? How do I do it? Hang on.
Nothing.
Done that first. And we'll just Blood Arts this.
Crystals of snow shimmer in the night.
Evo it.
Please steal responsibly.
Kill those ones. Get rid of this.
Winter ends.
And we'll set up the
Do
defense.
not seek what is not there.
Now what? Do I Evo this so it's harder to kill? I think I do.
The sharpest shot.
One of the few things I don't mind using my Evo point on.
For the end is near.
That brings these down to 13 with a count of 4 currently. I remember how Skybound art works. If only the turn equal to or greater than Skybound art. Whenever an ally follower evolves during a turn, the Skybound art value of this card in your hand decreases by 1. So what's the Skybound art value though, right? Someone else
Sounds about right.
I remember how what the Skybound art number is.
Another pointless path.
Interesting. I'll work it out.
Fight.
Like I get what the other effect is. I just don't know what that is.
My heart is replete, thanks to them.
Okay. I'm gonna kill my Alizard.
Another pointless path.
Am I in Resonance? I don't think I am, right? Oh, alright. The Profane. I don't know if I destroyed this. Oh, Lich the Zombie. Yeah, I think I just go this. Cool. And we'll just sit on it. See if they want to ram into it. That way they can't just hit my face. If I attack it, it doesn't die, and then they just hit my face, so this way they have to invest in more stuff. And we're going to get the Colossal Omega next turn active, which is fine. I would have liked to have had a follower on board that I could Evo, or have Evo'd already, so I could use Dog Detective. Like, if this survives, it's alright. If not, it's just kind of meh. The Evo count's going up quite decently, though, so we should be not too far off some of these. Like, this is about some 2 copies of random allies with different names destroy this match that originally cost at least 5 play points. I could actually take huge benefit with that, using it with Sex tier. Definitely got some playability. Oh, they left this up. That's going to be really interesting, right?
This world's whims.
Okay, how do I want to do this? This isn't ready yet. Use this, which will do that. We'll play the Dog Detective.
We have a case.
The Bane's kind of just going to wipe out whatever I hit into it anyway. What we're going to do is we're going to do the Bane. We're going to kill it off with this.
I hope you are all watching.
Trigger our effects.
You beckoned.
Give everything Rush.
Fun it is
Right?
to converse.
No, we're not ready for that. Oops. Well, too bad. At least 5, give it that, then give it early. There's not much point in playing it, but I probably should anyway. Go into this.
Yeah, I'm not late, am I?
You smell
Do that, and I'll hit 3.
Could it worth this?
Fine.
In such a hurry?
To be fair, my hand was getting cluttered anyway. Burn Arts count is down to 5 there and 10
I am
there.
a
That's pretty good.
prisoner of This world's whims.
Making good progress now, I think. Yep, Grimnir is triggerable, deal 2 damage to enemies. If you have at least 5, do this 5 times. We've got some removal. Decent removal now, actually. Better start making some bigger turns, I think. Yep, they're going for the same play I went for. which is a fair play, to be honest. They can kill the Alizard, which would be fine. I think I can get another one next turn. We're gonna keep getting Alizards at this rate, and I can just keep playing them out. Ooh, Tyrant, okay. I'm gonna leave those up, fair enough. And their own Blood Arts, so that's definitely a fair play. They're probably still gonna ram the 3-4 or the 4-4. It's gonna be one or the other, and I would lean towards the 3-4, because then they get this procs on their abilities. Oh. And now they get to take that out.
Why are you in
Okay.
such a hurry?
So we just want to wipe this, basically. Which, does it do it on its own? I think so, right? Yeah. Grimnir will wipe it out on its own. Cool. So I can just play Grimnir. Wipe. I think that's what I want to do. How low is this? Yeah, not low enough. Grimnir.
Cyclones, devour the land!
Another pointless power.
Because it could potentially hit face. Fuck's sake. Could have just hit this. Summon copies of 2 random allied followers with different names destroyed this match that originally cost 5 play points. That is ready. The other one isn't, and I would like to use the whole effect, ideally. I'm gonna use
Crystals of
this.
snow shimmer in the night.
I'm actually gonna Evo and ram it, so I get the extra
Nowhere
Evos.
to run.
I'm gonna build up our Evo count.
Your kiss, the
Or,
winter
more
comes.
so, bring down our Evo count.
Crystals of snow shimmer. in
Then I can't decide what I want to do next. Do I just run this and run it? I think so. We're just gonna run 3 more damage to the face.
Why the rush?
Because we're not going to be far off being able to just lethal with this. Yeah, like, basically next turn, I think. Provided I can attack into things and survive, which is definitely a possibility here.
I am a match for 100 soldiers.
Yep, that's fine. This should do it.
Resistance is meaningless.
Why are you in
Cool.
such a hurry?
How fun it is to converse.
We'll double check this in a second, but I should be... Okay, maybe not lethaling, but we're going to do a lot of damage.
I am a prisoner of this
There's the
world's
Alizard
whims.
again. That's ready to go. We're going to use this first. That'll deal 1. Then I can just kind of, you know, I could send this if I want.
Forget
Send that into there.
everything. Another pointless power.
And this.
Swallow everything.
That'll get us the board going, which is what we want.
3001 talents.
I can do that. That.
Stay safe.
That. Evo
You
1.
won't have time to
6
play.
damage. 14. 18?
Ruin of 6 heralds' destruction.
Yeah.
Seek,
18 damage.
seek, seek.
And I can't even do it with that, right?
The winter comes.
If they hadn't have healed exactly what they healed, they'd be dead. That was pretty close.
I am a prisoner of this world's whims.
Wondering if I can take game with anything else here. I mean, we've got the Storm. As long as I can get through their face, we're good. I don't think this will do it, will it? They don't know. Do 5 to random enemy, follow 5 damage. Oh no, this should just do it. If they can't heal, I just Colossal and I win. Alright. Cool. That'll do it. If they don't heal up to by little bot 5, they gotta heal 5. I can just Colossal to win the game. They could also just defend, but they needed good defense. These things are all strikes, so they only have to have an eye attack. Still, it wasn't a bad turn. I feel like that went reasonably well. We got some nice damage in, which is good. And they're basically forced to out my board, which is better. I don't know what else they could use. I think we're also going to get another Alizard, maybe? I'm not really sure. The Alizards are really weirdly consistent. I don't know how they work. So I may get another Alizard next turn. If not, it'll be about the turn after, right?
Sorry, but there's no way you can run.
I think it might be the turn after, actually.
Dance of death.
Dance of Death, that's fine. Don't think that heals, right?
Give it everything I got.
And, okay.
Mega hyper finish.
Healed exactly 5! And now they just went over. What the fuck was that?
My mask. My mask.
That is insane, mate. Holy shit. I have no out for that. Holy fuck. Shit. It was Fifi, but fuck. I can't do the same kind of Fifi turn, I don't think. Summon 2 copies of random allies with different names. Draw this match that originally costs 5 points or more. At least 5 points, yeah. Plus 5 and restore 5. Fuck. Guess I attempt to make a similar play? Yeah, that's what I thought. I kind of thought I only had one. How do I best do this?
Sink.
I have to do that. I don't have a choice. I can't get past both wards. This is my problem, right? If I could get past both wards, I wouldn't have an issue here.
I am the thunder of war incarnate.
If I can do that, send it into this and hope for a good hit.
Guess that's it for me.
Okay, I guess. Then I can kill that. Take damage, which sucks, and summon another fucking alley card, apparently.
Oh dear, I'm not late.
Take out the ward.
Stay safe.
Fuck's sake. None of that went well, I swear. I just needed not to have a play like that. If they didn't have that blowout play, we would have been good. I think I am just dead, because they got 11-11s. But fuck's sake.
I'll retreat for now.
Had to be that insane motherfucking play, honestly. Had to be, yeah, 2 wards, massive buffs, and a stabilize off the heal. Or they just lost. Even the heal, if they just healed on their own and didn't get the wards, that would have been fine. But to get 11 followers like that, fuck. And they had the rush ability on too, so that really did help them just clear up. If I had my rush card as well, I might have actually been able to do something else. Because Fifi would have been able to attack. I probably could have played something else to attack. Played the rush and then just went to face. That so hurts. It hurts when I was this close to having lethal. And that shit happens. Alright, we're gonna dump this. Let's see what we get. There we go. The alley side's what I wanted. Jeez. Yeah, that one game, like, the second game blew us out. Third game was really close. First game we ended up winning.
We protect
Okay, what kind of deck's this? Probably Machina, which, honestly, I don't feel like I have much hope against. I don't mind losing against Machina, because I think it's just a bad match for me to play against most of the time.
So quick.
They usually have quite decent setups.
Trespassers are more than welcome.
Alright, yeah, that's basically an Alizard Ram target now. What else can I draw here that's good? Nothing really. Guess it's just gonna be that.
Nothing will change.
Ram the alley, play this. We don't get him at the start of my next turn, but the turn after, so he'll come back then. I would like to play another Alizard between now and then, but we'll see.
Petals dancing in the breeze.
That's a big body for a fucking what? Is that a 4 cost? That's 4 costs, okay.
Strange reading.
Let's track 1 for its cost. They got lucky. Damn. Wow. They did get lucky. I could go Carbuncle, put 4 Carbuncle Sparks into the deck. Which it's just a defense for Cover Evolution and draw a card. It's not the worst play, honestly. Well, let's do that. And I'm just gonna ram this.
Sharpest shot.
My turn 5 looking like at the moment? Really nothing, because I don't really have a play here.
We'll fly again. Mark my words.
I need to be able to play some of my high cost cards earlier. That would be good. If I could drop like Zeus.
Presenting the latest in magical design.
Did I actually have Zeus available? Because that could have actually just been nuts, right?
I'm a prisoner of this world.
I don't think I did, but if I could have, that would have been awesome. Can we draw a card here at all without going over? I don't think so. That's kind of shitty. No play here that I like. So we're just going to Evo this.
Nowhere to run.
We're going
Return to
to
your
play that.
cradle.
I am the fires of
Run over that.
Try it now. Risk free.
Probably just going to heal it up. Keep it out of range of some easier removal cards. Some harder removal cards. Colossal Omega will be live next turn if I want to use it.
Abandon your mortal lives.
Not a bad target, I don't think. What are you going to use with this? She's going to go for the leader effect, which is, I think, pretty decent, right?
The congregation, they call for me.
I don't think there's anything too bad about this leader effect.
Whoops.
Alright, leader effect. Whenever Machina Follow is destroyed, excavation in your hand, yeah. And excavation, strip one from the Haven on Machina Follow in your hand, and then it played for others. This match, but heavily, I guess, yeah. Pretty decent card. Pretty decent card. How do I want to do this? Got a Carbuncle Spark, so Evo points are really not a concern to me anymore. Well, they are, but like, I'm not as like hoarding them. I think I just do this
Think well. There are 1,000 ways to die.
and free Evo it
You won't have time to pray.
and go face with the alley.
The world is not the same.
Forget everything.
And we pass because that just kills it thanks to having 3 play points. Puts on a threat that can basically out any follower. So they are forced to basically out my 7/7 now. Otherwise, every time I leave myself on 3 play points, they're just going to be at risk of getting hit with it. We can also play this next turn, right? The 5 to random follow and then 5 damage to the leader, which could potentially just game them. Could be fun. If they leave up my board, I can just game them with Colossal Omega.
Popping inflated dreams.
I think Grimnir's, yeah, not far off either. There was a couple of decent plays here.
Welcome to the Holy Gun Show.
With that plus an Evo, yeah, we could really do some damage.
Let's gain the upper hand.
Pretty good. Now, how do they want to do this? Yeah, what do they want to do?
Live, we
Oh.
shall. Through moments of fleeting and eternal.
Come on, hurry up. This is like
Let's gain the upper hand.
turn 7 for them, and like this play is just like crazy good. Salvation. Just gonna decrease the cost of things. And regain play points. That's so fucking stupid. Regaining play points. I didn't realize that, like, it's not doing that. Is it this effect? Whenever you play a Machina card, recover a play point. Yeah. Fuck. That's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. What's my play now? Basically out 2 things on his board without much hassle, right? So we'll do that. Play this.
This has
Kill that.
quite out of hand.
Actually, I think we wiped the board. No, because we can't attack on Evo, right? That's what it does. So I can't attack. I can end, which will deal 3. Drop that to 1. Fortunately, that damage is really like going to probably lethal me, because they only need 2.
Summoning Divine Punishment. Summoning Divine Punishment.
Okay, so they're one Machina follower on board from killing me.
Divine Punishment.
Petals dancing in the breeze.
I forgot that this has the strike effect. I don't usually play against it, so I'm just dead.
A rebellion called life.
The moment they hit my face, I'm dead. As long as they Evo this. Alright, now even if they don't, I think, because I think they're all Machina.
Enough of this indulgence.
He has a very, very nice deck structure. Oh, that has Storm now too, so it doesn't even matter. Alright. Well, that's one way to go. Have. Alright, well, I didn't go anywhere near as well as I would have liked it to. We're almost 40 minutes into the stream already. Alright, we'll finish this one up. We may do another one. I've still got a little bit of time. I think I can do 2, because this is from yesterday's that I'm rolling over, and then I should be able to do today's already. I would just like to win one more, honestly. Just one more win would be fine.
Targets.
I'll take a 2 out of 5 win with this deck.
Prayers light the world.
Haven, kind of random, so like you can't really tell. This is a bad hand. I don't like opening that. That's okay, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I do like Cursed Queen. It's a great card. It's really fun. Also animated is gorgeous, but Oh, the lighting effects and a hair movement. Ooh, nice. What do I want to do? This is one of the fucking amulet builds. Fuck me. I swear if they have Skullfane, I may as well just quit. Because I have no out to Skullfane. If they play it. They can just play 4 amulets, Skullfane, and then end their turn. And I just sit here and cry. Alright, Radiant, Featherfolk, yep. Alright, well. There's 4 amulets. Next turn. I actually can't remember if Skullfane is at 4 or 5, to be honest, so it might not be next turn. Do I just play this then? I think I just play this. Let's just put him on the board. I don't even know what you meant to do against this deck. Cudgel? Fucking Cudgel, mate. Really? God, I hate that card. It is so fucking oppressive.
The sharpest shot.
Alright, we'll go for the Evo on the Awakened Robot.
Great. Fresh supplies.
Bring out this because it gets its Evo. We're just gonna we're trying to aggressively rush them right now. They're gonna actually proc, so they're gonna lose some of their board state. Well, not lose, but they're gonna lose some stuff. If that amulet goes off too, we're in trouble. I need to basically fuck them before that happens. Need to end their whole career. Because Malevolent Wall is actually quite good. And there's the OP card. Vengeful Sniper, effectively a 3-card removal. Fuck me. How do I do this now? I can't even go Nyarked because well, I guess I can. Yeah, I guess I got knocked.
You look about as tough as a field mouse.
So we'll go Tyrant's Order. We're going to select the amulets and the lurching so that it stays alive. Kill off the others. We can Evo this if I want, which I think is what I want to do.
Nowhere to run.
Means I'm basically going to be 50-50ing the removal here.
You smell suspicious. I never get a chance to speak.
Now we're going to see what happens next, I guess. This thing's still annoying me, but we may be able to get them close to being in lethal range before that, so... This attack, if I can attack next, I should be okay. Because then anything else that happens after that is fine.
May as well have fun.
Damn it. I really wanted the attack. And now I'm not really going to get it. Okay. What is my line of play next, then? Not great, but it's not bad. That's not worth playing yet. Carbuncle. Card, I guess. Could use it just to draw, though, which I think is what I would like to do, but... Don't have a line of play I like. I want to save that, because that's 5 damage that I can potentially do. Play the Carbuncle. Okay, I'm going to ram this.
You won't have time to pray.
Suicide it.
Return to your forget.
I don't think it's the right play, but I don't really see another good option anyway.
You have a good eye.
Alright. So this thing's kind of annoying. Potentially restore. The other effect's not as big a concern to me. Whenever I follow attacks, randomly activate one of the following effects. Summon a Cursed Stone. Deal 2 damage to all enemy followers. Deal 2 damage to the enemy leader. Restore 2 defense to your leader. The fact that that's part of the same effect is really nasty. So it's basically, hey, I need to lethal you very fast.
I don't offer salvation, just gratitude.
Alright, they just fucking removed that. And they double warded me, you fucking assholes. Oh my god, double ward. What am I ever gonna do? I don't even think I'm gonna... I don't think this Evo is gonna turn... Oh yeah, I can't even use this. Like... I get a Baiji, which has Rush. I could kill the 2-3, but it's going to do something to me, and that's really dangerous. But I really don't see another play.
Allow me to enter the fray.
Allow me to join you.
I mean,
Command.
oh, they got the healing.
I've been spotted.
Honestly, the worst one they could have got against me right now. I wish there was, like, I wish this had a downside. Because honestly, Countdown 10 isn't a fucking downside. Like, this thing has a downside because it's fanfare. So you don't really get its effect if you proc it off the amulet, making it way
I'll
worse.
retreat for now.
But like this just doesn't seem to really have a downside to it. It's countdown goes down every time your opponent attacks, and it's very easy to get that low. Especially with Haven-based deck. For sure. So 1 win, that's all we got. A little depressing, but you know, free card pack for the next set. That's actually not bad. I mean, that's basically 100 gold though. Free entry, sweet, yeah, because you know, like I said, I rolled over my last one. I'm gonna take amulet. I should actually. Oh, it says I should just read. I should read. This says evolve amulet puppet. I should read. So we're gonna play amulet ourselves. Actually, I kind of want to see if I can, you know, do the same sort of shit. So I like the spider. He's quite good. Cudgel seems like it's okay as well. So if I take that side. Not really sure, so we're going to take that one. Featherfolk I see quite commonly. I'm kind of just picking what I see most often. That's got some viability to it. Come on, where are my good ones? I'm not going to get shafted by this, am I? These are okay, right? Or do I just go? I think I got another Ruin Web. That's not what I'm after. Take the Sealed Tomb. Ominous is fine. Come on, where's like Skullfane and stuff? Where the fuck are my cards? Damn. Just... Take those two this time. Alright, this is actually not great. Because we're not getting the cards we need. Like, where are they? Trying to move forward at least 2 defense. Lost it. Oh, Godlike Smite, Golden Bell are fine. Like, look at this. We got Skullfane, right? But we didn't get the gold that we needed. I needed that big fucking amulet that I didn't get, you know? I didn't see it. I'm certain I didn't see it. I checked all the gold cards I thought I looked at, but I'm pretty certain I didn't get any of it. Which is actually kind of nuts. Because that thing is actually an insane card. And I want like 2 or 3 copies for this run. Alright. So the only thing I haven't played is like Combo Forest or something, I think. Control Forest, whatever it was. Ruin Web we're going to keep. Actually, I don't mind it. I think I keep all this right now. I'm going to keep the Ruin Web. Ruin Web is a really good card. Very good card. I think in a turn if there are at least 2 minutes to play. Yeah, sure.
As you prayed, I have come.
30 turn for follower attack defense is not being increased by an effect. Destroy this follower. Yeah, I fucked it up. I fucked it up.
Salvation still so
I should have read, but I didn't, and I'm dumb. Should have read the card. I forgot that's what it does. During a turn, whenever another allied amulet comes into place, proc 1 from the countdown of this amulet. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Whenever this card is returned to your hand, draw a card. Last word, draw a card. Alright, we got Skullfane. It's fine, I guess.
The moon will show
Do
you
that.
the way.
I'm actually going to use this.
Search.
I mainly just want to decrease the cost on things. Trying to make things more playable. Plus, we get to draw a card off that, so it's not the worst play. Looks like they're going to try and take out my my 2-1 now with Snow White. Which, that's fair. Well, maybe not. Alright, they're going to ignore it. I mean, that's also not the worst. Cudgel, Cudgel. Of course, I get those now when it's too late.
The truth comes to light.
Take out the board and end. If you have at least 2 amulets in play, get +3 of the following effect. Yeah. X equals the attack of this follower minus the defense of the target follower. No damage dealt. X, let's do it. It's basically piercing. Alright. There. Effectively piercing. Come on, draw me a good one. If at least 1 amulet is in play, put a holy flame in your hand. If at least 2 in play, recover 2 play points. With 3 in play, damage to the enemy leader. That's fine. We wanna use it. We need something to play. Cool. Still 2 defense to your leader. We'll leave it. We'll kill off the 1/1, I reckon. Leave up. Oh, actually, I probably should have killed the 3/3. Although they do have Evo points, so they could just Evo. I actually got a really fucking bad run here. I feel like the cards that showed up for my run were just shocking. I didn't see anything. Like, I saw a few okay things, but a lot of the things I saw weren't helpful. And then I drew like this. Like, I swear we took mostly amulets, and I have seen, like, what, 4? 4 total amulets.
Activating alpha thrusters.
Alpha thrusters? Oh no.
Those apples?
Alright, so they get to kind of just roll with this, right? Okay, let me draw well. Come on. Alright, that does actually have a thing, so that's not the worst. This would be better if I had at least 2 amulets in play, but I can't achieve that without playing this first. Ugh. Deck into your hand whenever I'm an amulet to play Basher. Oh, I could do this, actually.
Pop up some donations, and I just might.
When I Evo it searches me a card.
The greater the donation, the greater the
Nice.
blessing.
I actually got it as well. Cool. Flash random enemy follower. Okay, so
Thank God.
I want to make sure I'm banishing the right shit here. We decrease the spider count, we banish a random enemy follower, and we get Sacred Plea on board. Sacred Plea, I believe, is a draw 2, so once that comes down, it'll be good. Next turn, I can play Lethal Armgen, which will actually give us some buffing here, along with the effect. Really nice. And I can kind of just use her to attack into something. Plus Cudgel's decreased, and we have Haven Fire still. Dolphine, not so useful right now. Bit slow since we didn't get him right off the bat with decent amulet procs.
I need more fear, more terror.
Got a job to do.
Okay, the amulets can't be destroyed by her, so we're in an okay position there. So the best that they can do is leave up at least 1 follower.
Should have seen this coming.
Yep, so they're going to leave up that, which will then proc and kill. That's not a bad play. I definitely see why you'd want to do that. Haven Fire is deal 4 damage to random enemy follower, then deal 1 damage to enemy leader, which, unfortunately, I have to attack into that.
Love me a critter worth their
Enhance 4 evolved follower, can't remove effects. Storm, again, X equals the number of allied amulets with different names that have left play this match. Okay, cool. So I can just end. I'll just save that till next turn. Use it for its enhance ability. Should have Malevolent Spider next turn as well, which will be really good.
Setting reflectors.
Should hopefully buy us like a couple of turns here. They're definitely going to use that to kill off my 8-3. I can't see another play that seems good.
You're not too bad yourself.
Everything when the spider comes down is going to be kind of hurtful. I think I got 10 damage off that. Motherfuckers. Honestly, man. Alright, so that kind of locks that out for a sec, which is good. Now we can play this.
Think it might be hammer time.
And Cudgel if we want, but I think I Golden Bell first. And I Cudgel it. Oh, Strike. So I gain Strike. Is
Here I go.
that a permanent gain or end of turn gain? I didn't actually check. Oh, it's a permanent. Okay. I gain that every time I get to attack. Which is fine, because they can't attack me due to the spider. So we may actually potentially just get that to swing again. Even this thing can't swing at me. Wait, what? It can swing?
That ought to do it.
During a turn, when this follow comes in, all enemies can't attack until the end of the opponent's turn. What the fuck? How?
Admit I lost.
I don't get it. I really don't get this. I just don't. It says, when all enemy followers come into play, they get stopped. that was immune to that for some reason, surely. Now I'm really confused. During your turn, when this follower comes into play, enemy followers can't attack on their turn. Once on each your opponent's turn, when your opponent plays a follower, it can't attack until the end of the opponent's turn. Why is it once? I thought it was every. No, that card became 99% worse. Wow. I thought it was every enemy follower can't attack when it comes into play. Which just kind of locks your opponent out of attacking with the followers on the turn they're summoned. Effectively a summoning sickness, like, lock, which would have been really good. Given how high cost that card is, that would have made sense. But no, we can't have cards that seem too good. We only get it once per turn, which only locks out one fucking card. Does jack shit. Wow, I cannot believe that went so poorly. If I had to realize that, I should have just fucking played other cards. Bad and bad. Ruin Spider's fine, because we just want to set that up early anyway. Like, it's not necessarily a bad card. It's just, I didn't realize it was going to be that easy for them just to fucking play around it. Play that out early. Nice, we also got that. Sweet. I don't think I'm going to get enough to, like, subtract a lot, but that's fine. Play that. Next time I can actually play Sneak Attack plus God's Loving Smite if I want. It's okay. I don't think I'm going to really have a target, though.
Hands are the praying hands.
Let's Roulette Vampire. So it's got to Crystallize 3. What do I want to actually do here? That's going to draw me a card, so I think I'm just going to play this.
Spin ball, spin.
Gets me multiple amulets, which is pretty good. So I could actually go Celine next if I wanted.
Welcome to the Holy Gun Show.
Be okay, I guess. Pity I can't have more amulets on board to proc her, but... Okay, we got another Ruin Web. Interesting. Maybe? Maybe I just kind of go in with this? Could be worse. I don't know what I... Actually, yeah, we'll just play the Ruin Web. I think I've got my line of play that I want to make now. Fine. Go God's Loving Smite. Produce 1, deal 3. That will proc that next turn, which could be good.
My hands are tied.
So this is going to subtract 5 from whatever I want instead. If the enemy's counter reaches 0, destroy a random enemy follower. It's actually going to be really good on the Ruin Web there that's at 4. So I can proc that on turn 5 and remove something. Should be quite good. And we're going to have Roulette Vampire as well. I'm going to Roulette Vampire. Rush, Last Word, summon Arcane Personnel Carrier. It's fine. I think this should be okay. We should be okay. Alright.
Did I press the
They
wrong
went for the Evo. Standard. Makes sense. I don't blame them, honestly.
May as well have fun.
Alright, cool. So, we go this, we do this.
To the afterlife.
We're gonna kill something randomly. I don't care which one, honestly.
Figure it out.
Awesome.
Will
We're
it
gonna
be
actually
too
attack
late?
into that, and then we just pass the turn. Now with Ruin Web and these wards, we should actually be okay. I hope. I hope. I don't know what I want to do next. We could kind of just roll massive damage, I think, if we stick these, but I don't really see anything else that's become super viable. I mean, this gets Storm and could actually do quite a bit of damage, right? So we're going to be doing 8 if we... No, we're going to be doing 6 if we Evo it. And it retains that. So that's a decent chunk of damage. It'd be nice if I could have brought these down further and stuff and just widened up, but we at least kind of stopped them doing something. I think this is definitely... I think this is the play. I think that getting this out with the enhance effect is the play for next turn. And we'll see what we do next.
Do you see why I am without equal?
Okay, that's gonna just trade into my Roulette Vampire, which is actually okay, because it will buff the gold there, and I can play an Amulet.
Good eye.
They'll actually even get further buffs, which is gonna be really nice, I think. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do.
I think think it might be hammer time.
Okay, now what? At the start of your turn, if you have more evolution points than your opponent, restore 2 defense to your leader. If you have 0 evolution points, do last word, we draw a card. Draw 2 cards, sorry. Cool. So that's already got evoed. This can now be evoed.
The moonlight.
Making it very threatening. I think the buff on this should be insane, right?
Here I go.
Yeah, that's good.
Pass it on this
I'm gonna play the sneak attack. Do I play this? Last word banish animating fill. I don't think I do. I think I hold it and use it next turn. We've set up okay here. I'm not super worried. Well, Spider kind of stops anything super bad happening, I think.
Welcome to the Holy Gun.
It's fine. Like, we just kind of lock out whatever they're trying to play a little bit. People can't lock out everything, but, you know, such is life. Repair mode, just trying to get the health back up. That's fair. Don't think it's going to matter.
Great. Fresh supplies.
They can take out this without much issue.
That ought to do it.
The Nicola has Bane, doesn't it? Yeah. I forgot about the Bane. Kind of annoying. Okay. So we're going to play this. We're actually going to Evo him. And then we'll see what we do next. My next play. My next line of play. Golden Bell. Okay, I think I'm playing this.
Time to go.
Mainly for the draw effect after, but we also get to banish. It gets us some setup going. Because this now has 2 things to give me a Haven Fire in my hand.
Goodbye is inevitable. Farewell,
Petra, we just
everyone.
can't let him really get to 7. That's where I'm kind of worried. Get to 9, I think. Sorry. Actually, I don't know if they're Evo focused or not. I can't tell. I think they're Machina focused, but... We have the Cudgel, so I'm kind of holding that in case a ward pops up that I need to deal with. I'd like to go for a lot more damage, but it's going to be really hard.
Welcome to the Holy Gun Show.
There's the ward.
Releasing limiters.
They're also going to get really good cards now that I can't deal with.
戦力を出します。
Yeah, they're going to kill my 6/6 here, probably.
Used to this
I mean, that's the play they need to make or they lose. So... They need to attack it and kill it. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Easy enough, I guess.
Should have seen this coming.
Alright. So we get that. Ooh, this shouldn't be half bad, right? I can't attack with this, though. So bad. I wanted to use that so bad. Can use this at 3, deal 3 to the enemy leader. And if it's 4, subtract 4 from the countdown. I can't use that part. I can use it like that. I'm trying to think on how I do it. I think I play Golden Bell, play this. That deals 3. Enemy leader, which gives us Haven Fire, which is actually pretty good because it's random. Means I'm hoping for the ward. Hit the wrong one. That's fine, I guess. Cudgel. Put that there. Deal 2. And then we get another Haven Fire in our hand. Allied Amulet came into play this turn. Put a Haven Fire into your hand. As effects on stack.
What you truly believe in.
Live, we shall. Through moments both fleeting and eternal.
Oh, not the monos. No, 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 no. This is bad.
Both fleeting and eternal. Your left.
Renounce hypocrisy! Renounce hypocrisy!
That was the only other thing I was worried about. Monos are just OTK.
I admit I lost.
Well, not OTK, but it's the only thing that could, like, full kill me from that turn. Fuck's sake. I only probably needed 1 turn as well. I had an okay board set up here. We were going in for a decent chunk of damage next to win. Fuck. We're always, like, 1 turn play off. It's like, they always have the exact thing they need to lethal me in that turn, regardless of setup. Like, oh yeah, you have 15 health, I have 2. Oh, yeah, here's lethal. From hand. Not on board, just straight from hand. Like, oh yeah, you wiped us, you dealt with everything you needed to deal with. Oh, now I've just got a lethal from hand and you have no way to stop me. It's like, oh, thanks. Okay. That's fair. I guess it's all balanced. Sure. Like I said, it doesn't help that we didn't get any of the gold amulet for this deck, which is kind of crucial, honestly. Can't believe how unlucky that was. Whoops, did not mean to click that. Whoa, 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 whoa.
For
No.
defeat.
I clicked the wrong thing on my other screen. Okay. So this could be worse. Could be worse. I'm gonna hold the Restless. I just want to get this on board first. Ooh, that's actually not bad. Sealed Tombs is okay. Go countdown 1 to draw a card. Gonna get that out. Play the Restless as well while we're at it. Why not? Actually gonna get some decent decreases going here pretty early on, which is nice. It's just a pity I didn't have the gold amulet. It allows me to summon the 1/9 that kind of just locks your opponent out of doing anything. If you get the spider and the gold amulet, proc both of them, your opponent just kind of sits there and goes, okay, well, I guess I die now. I think I can just play everything, right? Just set up a massive amount of draw power, along with dropping my amulet counts. I could have killed this too if I wanted, but meh. Yeah, so that draws me a card, that's drawing me 2 cards, that's drawing me 2 cards, and that's drawing me a card. So we're drawing at least 2 next turn, and we have a draw 4 set up already. Alright, we got Skullfane, we got that, we got that. So, this isn't ready yet, very obviously. Not worth playing. This, not really useful, not yet. God's Love seems okay, but it's random target, and that's kind of bad. Guess I can just kind of go for it if I want. Fuck it. We're just going to go in.
Blessings upon you.
We've got enough draw power here that I'm not that concerned. That was a bad hit, though. I'm going to hold off on this, though. Hold it off until we need it. I really didn't want the Aeneas sticking around, but we've done okay considering we just went through turn 4.
Why are you so afraid of needles anyway? Wake up, sleepyhead.
Okay. That's fairly good. Let's draw a little what we need then. Also had to I mean, actually, that's a good target. Banishing the Bone Drone, actually fairly good. I was a bit concerned for a second, but no, that's fine, that's fine. Banish the Bone Drone. Fuck the Bone Drone. I think I go Ominous. Get that on board. Could also then go Radiant. It's mainly just setting up for draw power, but it's fine. Or what do we play, actually? Whenever an Allied Amulet comes into play, gameplay. That's okay. I could utilize that pretty well, actually. We might go this.
Prayer bestows courage.
We'll play this and this. That also gets me the spider play. I think that's going to last until the end of the next turn, so I think we can just hold off, right? Alright. So the only thing that can attack right now is the 1/1. I should have probably killed the Aeneas, but getting this thing pretty stacked actually. That could do some serious damage on its own, potentially causing me to lethal next turn. Actually, I think because it's got +7, it's gonna have +8, so it's gonna be doing 10 damage on its own. We can also play this. Do you want to actually me leader and follower? We've only got 1 of each proc though, so it's going to be kind of random on how this goes.
Witness the power.
Alright, roly poly.
You want me to protect them?
I was gonna say, where are you sending it? You're just gonna try and start taking out my spider? Is that your play? Nope. Alright. Interesting. Alright, I actually got Ominous. Do I play this? Got its effect does. Deal damage to X to all enemy followers. X equals the number of allied cards that had last word when this... 8. Okay. 8. Yeah, that's fairly good, right? Sure. Fuck it. Fairly good. Do I want to use that for ambush? No, I think I just evolve this and then I just ram these. Actually, I don't know if I can attack with this. I can. Okay. Let me just end.
Verifying access.
Alright, cool. I was a little concerned, but this went well. My next Ominous summons next turn. Which I don't get the, what's the name, fanfare effect, but it is just a big body, I think. And I think that's really it, right? I think that's all it's doing. Yeah. It does get last word. Summon a copy of an ally file that costs 2 play points or less and had last word when this card was destroyed. I don't think I have a... I don't know if I have any followers that had last word there too, so I don't know if I'm getting the last word proc, but we're getting a decent body. 6/6 off the Ominous. Plus, when it leaves play, we get another proc on this, which will bring it to the 8, right? Different amulets that have left play. I think that's the case. Well, I thought that would already be boosted, but I guess not. Oh, different names that have left play. Sorry. So, yes, we will get the proc on that one. We didn't on the last one because we already played one with that name. What are they getting right now?
We protect what we must.
Oh. Bleeding Joy. Can't take more than 5 damage at a time. Yeah. Alright, so they've removed that. Good play, good play. We're getting this. It's actually giving us some bodies. We've got the Cudgel for a banish if I want. Not that I can proc both of what I want at the same time. Just has Storm, which, meh, it's not the worst play. It's not good, but it's not the worst. What do I do? I kind of want this dead, and then I want to do damage, but I can only do like 5 at a time anyway, so...
Let us pray.
Fuck it, we'll just go for it. I could have done it better, but... I'll be doing 5 at a time.
Think it might be hammer time.
So why not?
Ready? Here I go.
Verifying access.
We'll see what they got. We got some decent board state here. And actually, depending on how this goes, we can bring back the Lurching off the Tyrant. That could be really nice. We're still holding a Banish, some other decent cards. Not getting the procs on these because I'm not playing Amulets, but... that's fine. Gain X. Okay. Yeah, cool. So Lurching triggers, kill something. Good, because now if they kill this, Lurching comes back. They do have to kill this as well. Because this thing just gains another 8 damage next turn. Should be insane. Alright, so that will do it. That was lucky. Pretty sure it's a random too, so that was very lucky. Still in an okay spot though, I think. Honestly.
Shutting down.
Not the worst. What can I do? What can I do? So that does have Storm. It's not going to be enough to go for lethal though. Let me just play this, which will give me 1 of each effect.
Life is too dear.
I'll do that. We'll just play this and draw a card. We'll see what we get. See which way I want to do this. What's this thing do again? That's right. It changes everything to that. So I've got to hold my Evo point if I can. Sure, we'll go Sacred and we'll go this. And then I'll just go 4 to face and end.
Verifying access.
Like, I probably shouldn't have played this. I always misplay that card, I swear. It's alright, we'll make it work. We've got some plays. We've got some options. If they can't just kill me, we can potentially do alright. I'm only worried if they can just kill me this turn. Which, with 3 more points left, I'm banking that they probably can't. That's kind of the hope here, so... I didn't show up that well on like the little camera there, I think.
We protect what we must.
Fiddling with like excess cards that I don't need.
I'll live again.
How do they want to do this? Alright, they do want to kill the Lurching.
Shutting
Really?
down.
1 in 3 I hit the lowest. Oh my god.
Salvation still so far.
I'll play this. Then we're gonna evolve it.
Me wild.
Then I think it should just be Strike, right? Yes, Strike. So when I declare my attack, they both die. Then we're gonna Radiant. Radiant Featherfolk. We're gonna set up more draw here.
Verifying access.
Pass. Come on. Watch me lose. Watch about Baphomet. Actually, I know they have Baphomet, right? Because they've been using him. Yeah. Fine, just dead.
Everything in existence.
Baphomet. unfortunate. I knew it was coming too, but I can't play around it. There was no way to play around it with this hand.
Amazing.
Alright. Well. Guess I'll just go kill myself now. Like, that healing really hurts. Can play Skullfane. Draw me more cards, I guess. Actually, I think I decked myself, right? Oof. Not quite, right? Okay. Dead anyway.
Spin ball, spin.
Well, that's a loss.
Guess I'm not gonna
This deck
reach
starts
the
really strong. I dropped something earlier. Now I can't find the card I dropped. This starts off really strong, and then it kind of just drops really hard, really fast, and that's really disappointing to me. I was really hoping it would have a bit more power behind it. At this point, I'm actually considering just closing the run. Probably not worth running out, although I think one extra reward potentially gets you that extra pack, which like gets you the what's the name pack. I don't know if you only get that minimum. Not really sure. I could just find out by quitting, I guess, or just losing all 5, but that's one way to go. And we'll see how we are. I have a mystery lot of stuff here, actually. What's actually in here? Got some batteries, an eraser, some SD card stuff. Oh, here it is. Wi-Fi dongle for 2.4 gigahertz. We got some stuff, man. We got some stuff. Alright, I'm gonna hold that. I'm gonna try and use it this time properly. Alright, that's actually usable now. Okay, cool. So I can go Sacred Plea, then I can go Dawnwing, and then Sealed Tomb, and then that will proc its effect, which will actually get it buffed, which means it won't be destroyed. Been increased by an effect, yeah, cool. So that's gonna be my setup. I would like to play Almost Tyrant, but I actually don't mind holding it. It's not the worst card to just hold, because it's good removal. Low Skullfane setup would be nice. Oh, that's actually kind of just better, right? So I can Destiny Wrath Knight, Sealed Tomb, Relentless, and just play a bunch of cards. Setting up enough draw, he gets buffed. I can Ominous Tyrant next turn if I want. That will allow him to buff himself again, which could be relevant if he stays alive. Okay, Lizard, fair. What are they doing though? That's the real question, right? We've got to draw 2 right now, on top of our normal draw. Not the worst, I guess. It's not the best either. We'll play Golden Bell. Cool. We'll play the Tyrant. Go for the attack and we'll pass. Gets him to a 4/4. Really slow at building up. That's really his only, like, Destiny Wing's only problem. He's not a bad, I don't think he's a bad card. I just think he's awkward as hell to play. Not bad in these kind of deck situations, but that's really it. They got a real nice lineup so far, by the way. I don't know what this actually is. Does it tell me if I look at it? I don't know if it does. I don't think it... Oh no, it does. Last word. Nice. So it does actually just tell me.
Still so far.
So I can Skullfane, not next turn, turn after if I want, and that will guarantee a proccing, but I don't know if I want to use that yet. I might though, because now I've got some amulets that could be alright to play with. Cracked 1, which would allow me to proc that immediately. I may actually just do that. It's actually quite good. I'll have enough space? Yeah, I will.
The moon will show you the way.
Proc that. Get that going. I don't think I need to kill that. I think I'm good. Yowskers. Gained +1 because I played an amulet that turn. Yeah, alright. This thing should actually end up decently boosted by the end of this. Gives it some potential. I like that I got the Lurching Corpse. Probably could have killed this, just so Lurching Corpse was better, but I gotta go past my ward first, so it's fine.
The night wanes.
And the Legicorpse right now is a 50-50, which doesn't feel great. But I think I take it anyway. Fucking hell. It's a 50-50 and I miss it. Every fucking time. I haven't got lucky on that once so far. That's ridiculous. Fuck's sake. I can't even play this because I can't activate its banishment effect to actually get advantage of it. So anything else I play from here is just fucking bad. Struck 2 from the countdown of an amulet and draw a card. Not worth playing. I guess I just use this and ram it.
Hammer time.
Fuck, this is terrible.
Ready? Here I go.
I don't see another option that was any good. Like, it was getting a massive fucking buff either way, and I couldn't let it keep going. Fuck's sake. That's just my luck, too, I'll be honest with you. I guess the alternative play... I couldn't even play that, actually. I couldn't do the alternative play, because this is enhanced 5. This is a 5 cost. So I would have needed to be able to get this on board and play Skullfane in the same turn. Which I couldn't do. If I could have, I would have actually been able to banish it, and that would have been a better play. But, unfortunately, not enough play points and not enough banishment, you know? You know?
I can't keep relying on you, Dragon.
Alright, let's see what happens next. Some dragon cards coming out now. Honestly, not terrible for them. Nothing here I like. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna Evo it. Try and get something. Come on. Show me the money.
The greater the donation, the greater
Not the one I wanted.
Thank God for that.
What's this? Boosted to just one, right? Which is still one turn a random enemy follower. I think I just take that and do it. This did just ramp them, which sucks, but you know. I can drop Ruin Web Skullfane. I think I can actually drop Ruin Web Skullfane next turn, because Skullfane gets dropped in cost, which would just allow me to double Ruin Web them, which could be okay, right? That could be okay. Maybe that's the play next turn. We'll see. I don't have enough board space for that yet, but I'm not really too worried about having board space for that. Yeah, definitely not worried about having board space for that. Not after that play. Any of these get Storm or anything, I am fucked. So, trade, ram. Then I just wipe them, right? Much as possible.
Should have seen this coming.
I think I need low-cost amulets, right? Choose a kind of amulet. Draw a card. So not. I need like a low-cost amulets to make this play viable. That's 2 cost, isn't it? Yeah. So ruin. Brings it down to a 2 cost. I can do this to draw cards. Alright. Brings down the cost again. Fortunately, I can't do the Cudgel. That would have been better, but it's fine. Go Skullfane.
Return to nothingness.
Proc all our amulets. Spider. Draw cards. Pass. Ugh. Spiders are now stopping both of these. I think the spiders will also... I don't know if they'll stop one each or just one together. I don't know how that functions. During a turn whenever another allied amulet comes in... That's once on each of your opponent's turns. When the opponent plays a follower, it can't attack. Yeah, so it just stops one, which is so fucking dumb. It should have self-targeting references and target one and then target another one. That's like once per turn effects. That'd be nice. So they both used up their effect already, which is kind of shitty. I can just start banishing shit, though, and that's what I'm going to do next. I'm just going to start banishing stuff like this that I don't want to deal with anymore. Kind of annoying. They needed to play something, then play this, though, because the follower strikes OP. Destroy the enemy follower before it can deal any damage in return. They could have just done that, and then I would have been pretty screwed.
You're breathing too loud.
Okay, that's good. No, that's good. I would rather they targeted that, honestly.
You see, I'm only getting stronger.
So I banish this. I guess I don't need to worry about that too much.
The void.
I get rid of that and that, maybe. Not really sure. Actually, I think I can get rid of everything, right? Yeah. Well, that definitely, but I don't want to play that. I go sneak attack. That's what I want to set up early. We banish this. We banish this. We can play gods. We can play this as well if we want. And that gets Haven Fire actually. Do I use Haven Fire on this instead of God's Loving Smite? I think so. Oh, actually I could just go Radiance after that. Can I? No, I can't do it all. I can't do everything that I want to do. So we'll go this.
Divinity, thy name is ignorance.
Gets me the Haven. If only I could have a 1 cost. Go Haven Fire. I'm actually gonna Evo this.
Make me wild.
Go for the damage to face here. 7. Take him out. Alright. Let's hope we've done enough to stall them out here, but we're playing really behind right now. Nope. Alright. That's probably going to be game on us then. Or maybe not. I assume just because they played something low that they actually have a line of play, but they might not. The line of play might be actually garbage. Can't tell. This is actually kind of broken for us, so this is going to be really bad. Because now they're dealing 2 damage every time they attack me. Well, not every time they attack me, every time they lose the last word follower. And they could do a few procs in a turn pretty easily, so I'm a little worried about that actually. Especially since I'm kind of relying on Haven Fire right now. I can just Evo attack if the 3-4 gets to stick around, but I need specifically that to stay around. And the follower strike kind of changes that. Great. Fuck's sake. Well, pretty sure that's just game on me. Because I don't really have a good counterplay here. I can play Ominous Tyrant to wipe. I take a lot of damage though.
I surrender.
Well, I take 2 damage, I guess, which isn't the worst. I can play Radiant here.
Time to go. Lickety swift.
Go for the Evo, right? I don't want to actually. I want the extra heal in a minute, hopefully. That's right, he comes out, doesn't he? He can't attack though. Maneuver.
I'll discipline you down to your
Oh, this is bad. No, I'm dead.
I know when I've lost. Fine. I admit I
Alright.
lost.
I give up on this run. My deck is trash. I'm not playing Swan anymore. There's no point playing my 5th game out. I just don't think it's worth it. Just wasting a lot of time, honestly, for me. I've won 1 game out of 9 games now, which is terrible. Not having a good run there. So we're just gonna quit that and claim the current reward. Not sure what it is, honestly. What do they give you? So they only give you 30. Okay. So 1 win effectively gets you a way better reward. So it would have been nice if we could have got 1 win. Didn't even bother to finish that mission. Everything else I think is pretty much done though at this point. We're just kind of building up. Yeah, like I've maxed out this. It's just doing missions now to get it up outside of getting what I can from the weekly reset stuff, which is fine. Ranking's okay for Unlimited. We're building up a decent collection of that. Shop, I don't think I've got any packs. I opened what I had last night, and I don't know if I earned any more. I don't think so, so I don't think we've got anything. Nope. Alright. Well, this stream was pretty trash, honestly, for wins-wise, considering, like, the arena run that I did yesterday was actually okay, and both of today's were just terrible. We'll probably do another one tomorrow. I mean, I got some tickets and some rupees still, which is fine, but we'll probably do one tomorrow when that comes up. I would like to make it into Group A, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers, so we might not get there, but till next time, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I will go up on YouTube in 24 hours, so do look out for that. Till next time, see ya.